Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Stacy and I'm so happy to see you here today. If you are new to my channel, I am a Twitch streamer, I'm a cat mom, I'm a world traveler, I'm a former volleyball player, I'm a current CrossFitter, I'm a weeb, I'm a geek, I'm a nerd, and I love learning new things. And the entire purpose of my channel is for me to broaden my horizons in the realm of music and listen to songs, bands, and artists I've never heard before. And so today we are getting into some more Queen and we're listening to the highly requested song called These Are the Days of Our Lives. You guys have constantly flooded my comments for me to react to this song, and so we're finally getting into it today. I am really excited to dive into another Queen song. You guys know how they have impacted my life and how much I really love this band, especially Freddie. So I am really excited to see what this song is all about. So before we begin the reaction, if you are interested in joining me on my musical journey, please be sure to like and share the video, as well as subscribe to the channel, as it really helps growing content creators like me. So without further ado, let's get into the reaction. Okay, Queen, These Are the Days of Our Lives. Let's get started.
Sometimes I get to feeling I was back in the old days, long ago. When we were kids, when we were young, things seemed so perfect, you know. The days were endless, we were crazy, we were young. The sun was always shining, we just lived for fun. Sometimes it seems like lately, I just don't know, rest of my life's been just a show. Those were the days of our lives. The bad things in life were so few. Those days are all gone now, but one thing is true. When I look and I find I still love you. You can't turn back the clock. You can't turn back the time.
Okay, pause real quick. I love how much Freddie says, I still love you. I remember him saying something similar in Radio Gaga and multiple other songs. I just love how much he says it. It's just kind of heartwarming. I don't know, given that he has passed away and it's been quite some time since he has passed, it's just comforting to hear those words come from him still. And I know he's not here with us today, but it just warms my soul hearing him. But it does break my heart seeing him like this. I mean, he's so skinny, he's frail, and you can tell that at the time of making this music video, he probably was very close to passing away. And that's really heartbreaking to see. It's heartbreaking to watch, but at the same time, I can't help but admire him for getting in front of the camera and just being himself. I can't help but get the feeling that whenever the music turned on, Freddie turned into the Freddie we know on stage. The way he captivates the audience, the way he takes over the music, and the way he performs. He's just a true showman, and he knows what he's doing. And I can't help but feel that the music takes over him when it starts. I can't help but think that that's what happened when this music video was being made. I could be totally wrong, but I just love seeing him like this, even in his state at the time. So let's go back a few seconds. And I also have to say, I love this cat vest. I want to get a cat vest just like this with all three of my cats on here. That's so cute. All right, let's keep going.
I still love you. You can't turn back the clock. You can't turn back the time. Ain't that a shame? Oh, I'd like to go back one time on a roller coaster ride when life's just a game. No use in sitting and thinking of what you did. I find no change.
And we still love him, don't we? We still love Freddie. I know I do. Even though I just recently got to know him and Queen, I still love him. It's a heartbreaking song. It's a heartbreaking video, right? It's a goodbye. And I can only imagine how Freddie felt making this video, singing these lyrics, knowing he was on the brink of passing away. I don't know how he did it. I don't know how he did it. He was very strong to do that. And the way he performed and the way he was in this video, the way he conducted himself, I'm just so impressed with him. I also commend Brian and Roger for being there as well to film this video. I love seeing them in there and I love seeing them smiling. And it seemed like everyone had a good time making this video. It's just, you know, what's happening out on the surface may not be how they're feeling inside. And I can only imagine all of them were realizing this is probably the last time we were all gonna be together, at least in front of a camera filming a music video. I didn't see Deaky though. I didn't see Deacon. He didn't appear to be in the video, and I don't know why. I'm sure you guys can let me know down in the comments if he was in the video. Maybe I missed him, but he didn't seem to be, as far as I can recall. If he was in the video, I so apologize. I was a little emotional and distracted by the lyrics of the song and just Freddie. It really is heartbreaking what happened to Freddie, and again, gone way too soon. This isn't the first time Queen has gotten me emotional, but again, I miss him, and I know a lot of you guys do too. It's hard not to. He was such an amazing artist, so phenomenal, such an amazing singer, and he's totally unforgettable. So I appreciate this song. I appreciate this music video. And I appreciate Freddie even more for giving us this footage, for giving us this music video, knowing that he wasn't feeling well, knowing that he most likely passed away shortly after making this video. So I just have to thank him for being so selfless in that way, for giving us a little goodbye before he passed. Again, I just cannot imagine how he was feeling performing in front of this camera for this music video and hearing these lyrics and singing these lyrics that are all about your life and the days are all gone, and how life passes you by, and the things that come with life and being human. I can't imagine what he was thinking, what he was feeling. But regardless, it looked like he had fun filming. And he did look like himself. He was sassy. He was a performer. And it was good to see that also. The part that got me the most was Freddie telling us at the end of the video that he still loves us. And I know this video was made a very long time ago, but I think his I love you transcends all those years, and it will continue to transcend after 2024. And I think all of us still feel that, still feel his final I love you to us. This song feels like a goodbye. It feels like his final message to his fans. And I can't help but appreciate him so much for just doing this, not only for us, but probably for his bandmates as well. I'm sure they had a good time making this video, knowing what was to come of Freddie. And that alone is just so heartbreaking. But it's always a pleasure to see Freddie, even in this footage, even in his final maybe weeks, days, months, I'm not even sure, but it's just good to see Freddie. I didn't think I could fall in love with Freddie and Queen and have more respect for them than I already do, but this song and this music video just made me fall in love with them even more and made me respect them even more, especially Freddie. Again, I don't know how he did this. I don't know how he had the mental strength to get out in front of a camera in his condition and just slay, just be the Freddie Mercury we all know. It's just so admirable and amazing. Like, it takes a really strong person to do something like that. And that tells you so much about Freddie. And even though he looks frail here, even though he looks sick, he is still so incredibly strong. And I can't help but have so much respect for that and admire him even more for that. I'm just so continuously surprised by all the ways he continues to make me fall more in love with him. He's just one of a kind, Freddie Mercury, that guy. And he says he loves us, but my God, I think we all of us love him and we all miss him terribly. Like, this song just made me miss him so much. And, I've reacted to quite a few Queen songs at this point, and I've seen Freddie, multiple versions of Freddie. And I just remember seeing him in Radio Gaga just being so healthy and strong and just the Freddie Mercury we tend to know, the iconic performer. And then to transition to this song, he's still very strong. Don't get me wrong, he is still strong, just in a different way. And you just know that his time is ending. It just hits a different nerve. It hits differently. And I can't help but be sad and melancholy. And the lyrics of this song can be relatable for anybody. And I love that, Freddie used this song while he was sick. It's a great message for people, saying you can't turn back the clock, you can't turn back the tide. Ain't that a shame? I like to go back one time on a roller coaster ride when life was just a game, and no use in sitting and thinking on what you did when you lay back and enjoy it through your kids. Sometimes it seems like lately I just don't know better. Sit back and go with the flow, because these are the days of our lives. They flow in the swiftness of time. And basically what I get from this is you are not in control of your future, of your present. You can do whatever you can to be in control, but ultimately things are outside of your control most of the time, and it's best to go with the flow and don't sweat the small stuff. And simultaneously, he's also saying thinking about the past and pondering about the past doesn't help anybody. And, coming from Freddie, someone who got an incurable disease and died from it, it's pretty incredible that he's saying these things, that he just accepted his past, accepted his fate, and he knew what was coming. But just to reach that level of acceptance of what happened and what the result is, it's just incredible coming from him. You know, sometimes we make bad choices in our lives, and sometimes we regret those choices, which is completely normal. But Freddie over here is just telling us to not sweat it. It's part of being human, and it doesn't matter. You can't turn the tide. You cannot turn back the clock. You have to live with your decisions. And coming from Freddie, someone who died from an incurable disease, it just is pretty surreal hearing it from him, right? Hearing this message from him. But it's very powerful. It also gives you hope. It also gives you perspective that, you know, a lot of these things that we stress out about in our everyday lives, financial or relationship wise, maybe career wise, things like that, the mistakes we've made. When you hear Freddie Mercury and he's in front of the camera looking frail and on the brink of passing away, it puts things in perspective, right? It makes your problems look a little bit smaller, don't they? So I appreciate Freddie and Queen for putting out a music video like this. I always appreciate songs that put things in perspective for us. You know, we got to look forward to the future, and we got to live in the now, because that's all we have, right? All we have is the present. I have to thank Freddie for being so brave to go in front of the camera while he was not feeling well at all, and for singing a song like this or making a music video of this song. It's so telling of his character, and as a human, I can't help but have more respect for him and fall more in love with him than I already have. It's just insane. It's just insane how I'm able to get to know him more and more as I listen to Queen music, and as I see their performances in music videos and listen to their music. I'm just getting to know him more as a person, and I love it. I love Freddie, and I appreciate that he did say goodbye to us. You know, at the end of the day, when you really think about it, Freddie didn't really owe Queen fans anything. He could have just gone about with his life, living his final days how he wanted. But the fact that he went in front of a camera and put his best foot forward to make a music video for us and give us one final message, it's amazing, incredible, and it makes me emotional. So I loved it. I loved it as usual. So I think that will do for today's reaction. Thank you all again so much for watching. If you guys like this video, please be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel, as it really helps growing content creators like me. If you guys are interested in some of my other content or wish to support me in alternative ways, please be sure to check out the links in the description box. If you guys are interested in seeing me live on Twitch, I'm live right now at twitch.tv/StaceyRPG, where you can see moments like this. Oh! I hope someone clips that. Link to my Twitch is also in the description box. And if you have any say on what I should react to next, please be sure to sound off in the comments or join the Discord. I'm in the Discord all the time, chatting with you guys and getting to know you guys on a different level. So join the Discord if you are so inclined. And I also want to give a huge shout out to my patrons. Thank you, patrons, so much for your contributions to my channel. You guys are the best, and I appreciate you all so much. Thank you for all you do for me and my channel. And if you wish to become a Patreon member yourself, please be sure to check out the Patreon link in the description box. Thank you all again for being here, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.